We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, City? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we come back to the original topic when we join the club, please come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. No, don't do this. I certainly don't want to do it. Basically, if I got this far in the situation, yeah, let's just say I'm not backing out. I'm not gonna say crap. Not gonna happen. I never said I'd join this club. Oh, you wouldn't did it. You did it now. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, that's my train of thought. Look at other faces. You fool! You screwed me, don't make a rabbit hole. You just dig it deeper. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. You fool. You fool. But, I'm sorry, I thought, City, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. What do you expect is gonna happen? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? The answer is, you're not. That is, if I'm writing poems, it's the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcake, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Man. Just be glad that, they're the forgiven side. Cause you really screwed the pooch. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. City, I look forward to seeing you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey City, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, see? That's what I thought, you're going for one of the four. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Then I guess I start writing a poem tonight. Do. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes their poem the most. Well, so I've seen this screen before, so it makes it seem like there's only these three to choose from. So it makes it look like Monica's off the table. However, that's not necessarily guaranteed. So, we'll see. But I got a little bit further into this from watching YouTube, so I have more of a sense of their personalities. And I'm in basically, it's hard to choose exactly which one I want, because none of them are perfect. So I can tell you this, and I'm not gonna make any spoilers yet. I'll explain once that information's passed. But I do not want to go with Sayori. And you'll see why later. And Natsuki and Yuri is hard. Because they have both aspects that are good and bad. For the longest time, I was going with Natsuki, but then later there's an interaction that I saw that kind of turned me off. And the biggest negative with Yuri, which is I already seen, she likes things that are really dark. So basically, she wants everything to be so dark, and it's like people that want to be an edgelord. Being edgy is just like just to be edgy, just to be that way. It just rubs me the wrong way somewhat. That's only real negative. But the interaction that there's later with Natsuki is from a choice option you get. There's 3 options. And I would have picked a different one than the YouTuber did. So I'm going to operate on the assumption that things could be different. That is not necessarily going to come to pass, so I'm going to ignore it. But, just in case, something that happens no matter what. This is my plan. Because you're going to write several poems. And it happens after the interaction, I believe, happens after you write the second poem. So what we'll do is we'll do one poem here, one that goes after Natsuki, one that goes after Yuri. Then when the interaction passes, depending on what happens there, we'll decide who we go with. And I'll also be able to explain more my decision once I write the next poem. So, this first one, maybe it was after the first one. You know, I actually don't remember. Well, just in case, what we'll do is, this one will be the one for Yuri. If the interaction happens when it does, that means the next one will be from Natsuki. Then after that, I will decide who I want to go after. So, we know that Yuri likes dark stuff. So, grief. What? What? Okay. Let's see. Hurt? The hell? Okay. Melancholy. There we go. That's a good start. Let's see. Destiny? Okay, what else? It would be Cage. Is it Passion? No, damn. Graveyard. Eternity? Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Let's see. Wrath. Good, Wrath. Wrath. Anxiety. Essence. Massacre. Unrestrained. Infinite. Inferno. Crimson. Not defeat. Damn it. Okay, the last one. Let's see about... Shit. Well, guess we're gonna see who this favors the most. Hi again, City. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else started hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, City. I hope this isn't too overwhelmingly a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have been enough somebody keeps their magnet collection in the club room. That's good fun, so stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly feed Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. City always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work even without asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Ugh. Messy rooms are gross. And you almost set your house on fire once. Damn. Well, yeah, don't cook. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and City can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, it's like a big deal, it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess I mean it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. It's a really nice gesture from you, it's a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. And enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk about Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looked like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks under glass and at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But I don't make her face deeper in her book. So sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. I always thought because I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you two copies of the same book? Well, when I started to the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something very obvious that yours isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once starts pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eye over the back. The book is titled Portrait of the Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I actually don't give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school moves in with a long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was a nice story. It's that dark turn came from nowhere. See, there's nothing wrong with dark stories, but I like them to have some kind of satisfying, good-ish ending. I do not like bad endings in books or movies. But there's nothing wrong with darkness. It's not just dark to be dark, but it serves a purpose of the overall story. Ah ha ha. Jerry gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sadie? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Hey, yeah, see? That's a good way for it to be dark. They're not doing it to be evil, but it's because they're trying to serve their own interests. That's a good way to do dark. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting the one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Hey, I've done that. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please tell me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book, put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading company. It's as if I can feel their presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Says, sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... This should work, right? I slap my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each leaned better, shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm, holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. This is different. This is different than what I saw. So, we're already having an impact. I assume my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides in her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. Think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you're so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume the finished page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in science. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Holy shit! My thumb gently letting go of the page, then flip over to her side, she catches it with her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but... Okay, I don't like this butt. Where's this butt going? You don't want butts in wrong places. The main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also against all the things she says and does. Okay, now I'm a bit confused because maybe this was what I saw before? And it's not different, I'm just crazy? I could be crazy. It feels vaguely similar but different at the same time. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see in her head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But City, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything, sorry. I didn't really know you're self-conscious about this sort of thing. ... I guess I more meant as kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Okay. Now I'm really more confused. Because that was really familiar. But I don't know if this is or not. I'm crazy. ... It's about time we share these poems with each other. We're not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some reading tonight. Oh, would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In any case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of what I left in the book and slipped into my bag. By the way, did you remember writing a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, so I've never really done this before. Well, now that everything's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Story and Monica enthusiastically pulled their poems. Stories on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I share my poem with first? Alright, guys. I've been going for about 45 minutes. I gotta take a break here. So I guess I'll save. Just to make sure. Okay, good. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode.